Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. I've got a quick scrapbook process video here for the Scrap the Boys May Challenge, Baby It's Hot Outside. If you want to make a similar layout with lots of fun papers and watch my process, then please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified of all the new projects that I have coming up. So today I'm working with a photo of my husband that I took when we were on our cruise, our first cruise together in January. And I had an idea that I wanted it to be a lot of fun. I wanted it to be very tropical. And I didn't really know what I had in my stash. I didn't really have like a tropical type of a kit to use right now. So what I did is I pulled out some of my old stash and I just decided to use some scraps of paper with a white cardstock background. And I've inked up the papers just to have them set off from one another a little bit better so they stand out a bit. And I'm just going to play around with the placement here. I want something sort of whimsical, not quite perfect, you know, that's me, perfectly imperfect, right? So I want my pages to be layered, just kind of some fun kind of angles and grunged up a bit. So that's what I'm going for. So this cruise that my husband and I did, we had a lot of fun. It was the first time I've ever gone snorkeling, the first time he's ever been down to the Caribbean, and it was just so much fun. Boy, talk about a change now, eh? With everybody with this pandemic coming off of cruises and being stuck on cruise ships. I really have the cruising bug again because I'm not going to get a summer vacation, and I'm really hoping that I get some nice warm weather down in the south this fall or winter. But honestly, with the situation with cruises and what happened with the pandemic, I don't know whether that's going to happen this year. How about you? Have you scrapbooked your pictures from your summer vacations last summer, or have you done cruise layouts as well? I'd love to hear what kits that you use, collection kits if you used any, or papers. I have a whole bunch of these photos that I want to get into a mini album, so I'd love to hear your feedback on what collection kits you think would be great for a mini album. So I'm just playing around with some of the stickers here. I'm going to stick mostly with the embellishments. They're mostly going to be stickers from the collection kit that I had. I only had just a couple of sheets left and some scraps, but I had almost an entire 2 sheets of stickers. So I thought I'll use up some of the stickers for the embellishments. And then I've got some rather large chipboard that you'll see that I'm going to put down. You'll see one of them there on the page. And that's from Creative Embellishments. And what I've done to change up the chipboard is that I've sprayed them with the Heidi Swap Shine Sprays. And just to give them some shimmer. So I used 2 different colors. I used the navy and then I used the Tropicana teal or tropical teal. And that way I've given it sort of a mixed kind of grungy, shimmery kind of look. So I've gone with that. So here I'm just playing around with the last few embellishments here, just grabbing some random stickers around the page. Not too much mixed media on this one. I just wanted to bash out a quick layout of this picture. I really, I want to get really cracking on our mini album. And but again, it's like I've got to look for this. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for the collection kit, because I do want to do a mini album for myself and for my husband. If you think you'd like to see me embellishing a mini album or actually starting a mini album, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to plan a video for that. I'm going to actually start it, and I'm not probably going to use a heavy chipboard for the covers for the mini album. I'm probably just going to start with like a cereal box. So if you've never seen that done, let me know in the comments and I'll get that started. So here I'm tucking that big wheel underneath, and I've embellished it a little bit. But here I've decided, like, I like these 2 stickers, the Tropical Paradise, one on top of the other, but they're kind of shifting around a bit, so I decided to grab my tiny attacher and just staple it together. And actually I think it gave it just a great kind of grungy sort of masculine look. So the staple is going to keep it together and then put it back on the page. My husband's determined that we're going to go on another cruise, or that he's going to buy a sailboat. and we're going to sail around the world. So we'll see if that happens in the future. If it does, I will have plenty of time to scrapbook then. Although I imagine everything then will be off kind of, you know, askew like most of my layouts are anyhow. I won't have anything straight on a page. So I'm just going to pop up some of these extra embellishments with the little foam dots here. Boy, if anybody's got any tips for taking the backing off of these, please let me know. I still have such a hard time taking the backing, even with my nails. It just kills me. But they're just, you can't replace those for popping up your embellishments, you know? So I have tried working with like the little pop dots and things like that, but honestly, the backing on those little things, they're just so tiny. So I'm just going to finish up the layout here, and I'm going to work with some enamel dots that I have from my mind's eye. Believe it or not, no Nouveau dots on this page. I'm amazed, or Nouveau drops. There was just, I don't know, the colors went really well with this kit, and I just thought, yeah, I'm going to bash my stash and just use up what I have. And of course I have to put some mixed media splats on here as well. I went a little overboard on the splats really, but honestly, I love the shine and the shimmer that they give the page too. So I've got some videos in the works that I'm going to be doing for mixed media. I'm going to be using some stencils for background for the next couple of videos. So you'll see those in the future coming up. And as I said, if you enjoy the process, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because that way you'll get notification of when my next projects come up. And let me know too what challenges that you enjoy participating in, because I'd love to give myself a little extra boost and get some of my layouts from the summer done. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you the next time on my next video.